how I feel about this 15th anniversary is I quite impressed about all of our teacher work. I think it's a good chance for Chulalongkorn students and other people who are interested in fine art to see our capable and talented teachers' unique work of art. And I think this shows many things about how our faculty is capable of. The one I like most is the work of Ajahn Benchalong, watercolor. He is a new teacher who he replaced Ajahn Sampot, which has passed away. So I think his work is really sweet and the mood and tone of his color is quite unique. So I think he will touch at many things.
So welcome back to Be My Guest, and I'm still Assistant Professor Dr. Pishat Pongrasa, the Head of Division of Art Education, Faculty of Education, Chulalongkorn University. During the last break, you have told us about the Art Education Division of Chulalongkorn University and also some history, about the department. Now, currently we are sitting, and standing in the middle of the exhibition. So could you tell us a bit about this art exhibition?
As I said, we wanted to celebrate 50 years, so we invite all the lecturers, both the full-time and the current time, the professor who have retired already, and visiting lecturers from demonstration schools who are also teaching art and helping to shape our students to be a good teacher when they do the placement in the final year, and also some Thai the lecturers, visiting lecturers in Thai art program, especially we concentrate on Thai art a bit more recently because the Chulalongkorn University encourage, they give scholarship to students to specialize in Thai art. So we have, some lecturers who help with this program. For example, Professor Dr. Santi Leksukum, who also, has really famous work in writing of art history and that.
So how many artists, in total for this exhibition?
About 30.
About 30.
That means 30 lecturers. Not everyone who send the work. Some artists don't, not convenient to send the work in this certain time. But that means, around 30 means we have, built quite strong team, to teach our students to be a good art teacher.
I see.
And the sort of work we exhibit represent what we are, who we are, which means we do both in several areas, mainly fine art. All sorts of fine art, painting, sculpture, printmaking, even digital art, and design, interior design, product design, jewelry design, everything. And other group is the ones who concentrate on teaching methodology, research methodology. So all these combine, to teach our children to be what I said, quite unique type of person.
So visitors can come and enjoy different and varieties of art types. Now what about if you can you tell us a bit about highlights then, that you would recommend in this art exhibition?
The highlight is quite difficult to point out to certain work, but we respect our lecturers who help to establish. For example, the work of Professor Dr. Virat Pichaya Pebun, who is actually the establisher, the person who actually built the program and also designed the building. So we have our own building, and he's the one who arranged everything, including recruit the first set of lecturers. So Professor Virat Pichapebun and Professor Kamjon Sunpongsi, who is also very famous fine artist. Professor Sanya Wongram, Associate Professor Sanya Wongram, and it's quite difficult to point out, because most of lecturers have distinguished, quite renowned in themselves, and also Mom Luang Jirathorn, forgot his surname. Also, famous designer. Everyone would know him. In this.
And is there any theme, or concept that control the art exhibition this time, or each artist can design or can create any works that you want to?
Yeah, the sort of work that I invite them to send is that it represents their own specialization. He's specialist in certain area, and any work from any period that represent what he's good at.
I see. Okay, yeah. So the audience or visitors can come and enjoy different types of artwork of different lecturers and also professors, both part-time and full-time.
Yeah, both part-time and full-time.
University. And another piece of art that we have to mention is this one. So could you introduce a bit on what you have created here?
Yeah, I myself, I graduated in art education, but my master degree and PhD in fine art. So mainly I work, master degree and PhD is quite some time, 6-7 years together, learning in fine art. So I consider myself, deeply an artist as well as an art teacher. But since I'm a full-time lecturer, don't have that a good deal of time to really work. So my work is quite experimental, which is quite different from many artists who have quite established sort of style.
I see.
And my style, I think, changed quite rapidly in recent years.
I see. Okay, so it's experimental style. Okay,
it's experimental. It's the first set that I want to experiment with techniques and ideas. Okay. When I did my MA and PhD, it's quite solid piece, quite solid concept.
Okay.
Now what I try to represent here, apart from being experimental with techniques, which I like my student to be experimental and creative, expressing yourself. Don't scare to think outside of the box and so on. But as an artist, of course, I try to think of something quite deep, which what I try to represent is that the way we feel in this modern society, Bangkok busy city and so on, and everybody suffer from traffic and city life really.
I see.
And you always want to escape. So I say.
So that's what we say. So what
the title of my work is City Escape.
Okay, City Escape.
It's cityscape. Cityscape is landscape, cityscape.
So the cityscape.
Cityscape, but put an E in between this city escape. I play with the word escape and scape.
So it's humans, in very, urban and busy areas of Bangkok.
Yeah. So you like to escape, but how many days a year you can escape? So you have to be
quite impossible.
You have to be suffer the whole year and have just a few days, which is not healthy. So in a way, happiness is in your mind, if you have, what I try to suggest is that you don't have to be away. The peacefulness is in your own mind, your own thinking, you know. So even though you are in the busy city, chaotic, right? I represent with this color, but the peacefulness, the place you want to escape is within yourself.
I see.
But you know, it may be too spiritual to say, well, meditate and so on. But I use some symbol or some sort of, you know, natural images of nature.
Okay.
You know, anything that you can
represent.
imagine.
I see.
For example, sky, and you know,
Trees,
it's,
okay.
you know, water drops and all that.
Okay.
Is whatever is all in your own imagination,
Okay.
and you have that sort of hint. You know, you can find this in the city. When you know, in the traffic, you look up a bit, you see the night sky. Or
And
when
you have,
know,
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, and you have all in all 2 pieces, okay, in this exhibition,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I see. So last but not least, any final note, you know, for our viewers?
Yep. For this exhibition, I would like to, you know, the audience to come to the exhibition, or if not, you know, from this program, you might have shown enough, you know, overview of the exhibition. And the important thing is that I would like to, well, is the exhibition to celebrate 50 years of art education. What I want, the message I want to send out to both ourselves, you know, the lecturers, all art lecturers, is that art is, you know, art education combined with many areas, you know, art history, aesthetics education, art practice, you know, as well as art criticism. But all of this, whatever art will make, it is originally from the actual artwork.
I see.
So if you want to be an art teacher, to be a good art teacher, a good art lecturer, you can't be that good without, you know, keeping practicing. You know, you always a learner, always a creator of the work of art. So that one of the main idea I want to send out to the student who will become the art teacher, and our, you know, ourselves, you know, to make us realize as well, you know, we teach the future art teacher, and we have to practice as well as, you know, try to clarify the steps, our ideas and everything as clearly as possible,
Okay.
to send out the message
Okay.
to our students.
And for those who are interested, okay, to joining the art education program, so Chulalongkorn University also offers a variety of programs in different level as well. Okay, so feel free, okay, to contact the education, you know, department of Chulalongkorn University. But thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you.
Kat.
Thank you very much.
And the greatness of art is not to find what is common, but what is unique. And the exhibition to commemorate 50th anniversary of art education to Chulalongkorn University clearly show us that high talents not only create contributive, outstanding masterpieces, but also presents messages that Thai society needs to turn back and carefully consider. And I would say that this is an art. But for now, it's time to say goodbye. Thank you very much for watching us and tuning in on Be My Guest. For more information, you can log on to thainews.prd.go.th/en. And I'm Saro Sharatanapian. สวัสดีค่ะ